Hello, hey, hope you're doing great. So today I'm gonna be reacting to Voodoo Dolly. So this is from Siouxsie and the Banshees, and this is a song suggestion from Tommy D. So he's been doing 6 songs a month, so I'm very excited. Um, so I have already done like 3 of his music, and has been really interesting. So this one just I was looking some information. There's no information, but I'm just gonna give you my first impression here, just looking at the image. So yeah, I see a lot of musical stuff here in this thumbnail and in this album. I would say album cover, and look very interesting. Okay, interesting art, piece of art. Yeah, I don't know what to expect, so I'm very excited. We're recording, right? So we're good. So pretty much what is gonna happen is I'm gonna react to this as a classical guitarist. So I'm gonna watch a whole video without stopping, right? There you're gonna see my reaction, and then after that, I will give you my first impression, things that caught my attention the most, and I tend to come back to the video to the beginning, and we can listen to some sections, give you a little bit more analysis. I try to give you the best I can from my analysis, right? Of course, I love classical music, and I'm a classical musician. So, we're gonna do this. So Tommy D, thank you so much for this suggestion, and we're gonna do this. Let me make sure that we have some volume here. Yeah. I'm checking the screen because several times, sadly, I will like do the reaction and I will not be recording, and that's the worst thing ever because obviously for my videos I want to have the first reaction. So yeah, let's do it.
She's your little voodoo dolly, and she's gonna make you lazy, like the little drum in your ear transfixes you to your fear, and now she's transfixed in your fear. And she's gonna stay there because her nails are deep in your hair, and she made you so unaware.
Okay. That's so interesting.
Are you listening to your beat? The beat is coming nearer, like that little drum in your ear.
Okay.
Transfixes you to your feet.
I love her voice, her singing.
Nature very lazy.
She sings really good. I like that. Okay. I love the. I tell you later.
Sings your little voodoo Dolly.
Okay. That was yeah. I yeah, okay. Let me decompress this a little bit. First of all, this is not something that I would like to hear if I'm very like drunk or super high. Because I will have like a how do you say this? Like a panic attack or something. Actually, this song sound like a panic attack. Sound like if you're having a panic attack and the music goes super fast and right, or you have a bad trip. It sounds like a bad trip, right? Um, this was super intriguing in the sense that there was some harmony. I don't. It was very. I was would say experimental. Yeah, it was. Obviously, the bass, then the drum, and even the singer does help to create the stability, right? But obviously, the guitar is just super random everywhere. But something that I love from this is the emotions that it created on me. Again, it does make you feel desperate. You feel very desperate. You feel like having a panic attack. I have in my life I have moments of having panic attack, and those are awful. I'm glad I'm able to note, okay, when I'm having one. I normally don't have panic attack. I don't suffer from anxiety, but I have in the past had panic attack, and it does feel a little bit like that. It again, it have a lot of interesting things, and of course, you see this image, and I was gonna expect something crazy, and that's what I got. Um, but yeah, I think that the main thing is the guitar doing freestyle stuff. It's confusing. It's confusing. But again, the voice, the bass, and the drum helps to have some form, and a lot of time they go together in the harmony. But of course, the voice also is. If I love the voice. She have a really nice voice, and also when she goes high, I don't know why, but she sounds super familiar. I don't know, but yeah, I felt desperation, being desperate, and I felt confusion, and yeah, I think that's a really good thing. You in music, what in classical music, composer from the Baroque, classical, romantic period, the biggest emotions that were created, the biggest, were sadness, happiness, those things were the thing that mainly move people, right? But then we have modern music where, we begin to add tonality and we have other styles, right? But in the modern music, something that was created that helped move the music is what it made you feel. And that music, modern music, made you feel confused. It made you feel desperate. It made you feel scared, So, this music made you feel different. While it doesn't make you feel love or happiness, it does make you feel different, other different ways. And, I feel that it does do a good job on doing that. And again, there was a moment that I felt that it was gonna go free jazz style, but no, the bass, the drum, and the voice does maintain the form. Again, the guitar is very free. I love also the speeding up. It's while it speed up, then we go to a climax of speeding up, and nicely it creates a new rhythm. So it goes super slow, like ritual, then it goes to like a fast, heavy rock, right? Obviously also the voice, like I say, she sings really good, but she had this maniac voice, a voice of I don't care about anything, but also sing very nice. It's a really good combination. So I'm gonna go to the beginning. It does, there's a lot of good things to talk from the beginning. Obviously, we have this. The first time that I heard this sound, I thought that it was gonna go like, okay, we're gonna go directly to craziness. We go to craziness, but it's not that crazy. It's you can listen to it, and it's enjoyable. Even with this crazy stuff that the electric guitar does, when it goes fast, there's a moment where the guitar is very with the band per se. And sure, it does a lot of atonal stuff, but it does just because the way that you're feeling it, everything is well put together, and then it makes sense. So again, I think that this is in my standard, it's listenable, good to go to sleep with. This, for example, you listen to this bass, or I will say guitar, I will say bass. Let me see. Sounds like a bass. You know, simple melody. Da 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 ba 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 bum bum ba bum 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 bum. Obviously, you hear the guitar begin to being free. You hear that da 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 da. Yeah.
She's your little voodoo dolly, and she's gonna make you lazy.
Such a beautiful voice, right?
Like
So scary at the same
the
time.
little drum in your ear,
We have kind of modulation a little bit there.
transfixes you to
Maybe
your
it's not a modulation. Just
and now she's
no, it's not modulation. No modulation, but you know, we change. Voice and bass go together very nicely.
your fear.
And the guitar is like, you know, playing around, being a little scary ghost.
And you
Obviously using a lot of chromaticism when it goes, right, which is nice.
know she's gonna stay there because her nails are deep in your.
You see, all those chromaticism scale going down with the guitar is so free and so interesting. It does sound a little dissonant. No, I don't want to say a little. It does sound dissonant when you use the chromaticism that way and without any, you know, there's a lot of contrast in harmony, I would say. Also, her voice sometimes is not in tune with the harmony with the bass, I would say. So then you have three things going on at the same time that no, it doesn't square, like it doesn't connect, and it can throw you off a little bit. So now here we got the minor, and then we had the guitar doing a major chord. That's da da ba 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 da pa bum pa ba. We are in two different tonalities at the same time.
Are you listening to your beat? The beat is coming nearer like that little drum in your ear.
I love this section here. The drum enters. Another guitar is kind of with the band, together with the band, and now it's beginning to sound really nice.
Transfixes you to your beat.
Yeah, it sounds really nice. I love this. She doing this high, you know, sound voice is. It sounds really good actually, and it sounds like a band. Sounds like music. Now the bass, the drum, and the voice, they're very like they're sounding really good together, harmonically, no dissonant. Now the guitar come back to some chromatic scales going down, you know, come back to the little old crazy self, and also going up. I love the use of those I think that those are harmonic or feedback sounds in the guitar. Yeah, the guitar is free. Yeah, again, the guitar is using a lot of chromatic scale without hiding it, in the sense that, the guitar is just freestyle, and harmonically, it's just doing whatever, while the other people are holding it. But guess what? This will make everything super uncomfortable, and that's very nice. I love the feedback. So yeah, we have a little bit more of that. Okay, so here is something very interesting, and it's the speeding up, which again, going from like a ritual style to then we go some more upbeat, and then it kind of begin to sound like a rock, heavy rock. Again, love her voice. I love that going that falsetto. It sounds very free too, and yeah, again, it sounds really good. Now the guitar, I even feel that the guitar is doing a solo. I love the speeding up little by little, and then we got a new different song. I love it. Also, the echo effect that she's doing with her voice, it does create that. You know, it's just, how do I say? It does create like another instrument. So now again, the guitar is doing a solo is together with the band, and again, it sounds like a hard rock. Yeah. Oh, here. Obviously, we'll go faster, of course. Such a contrast. It's such a new song now. Oh, here. That's very nice. Now we have the bass changing a little bit, but I think the bass is doing a 60 note or fugue or whatever. Not fugue. I don't know how do you call that, but fuses. I don't know. It goes now. It's gonna go chromatically going up, and that's kind of new thing, and it does feel like a breathing now. Oh yeah, this is. So this is the moment of chaos, and of course, like this will be like having a bad trip or like having a panic attack moment. Such interesting. We go from a ritual, scary, to like fast and like panic attack mode. So interesting. How would I put this music? Of course, it sounds like I say avant-garde, in the sense that it goes in the freestyle section with the guitar, for example, doing those chromatic scale up and down without any, just to create the ambience, right? Which with avant-garde music does a lot, right? not that I know a lot of avant-garde. I do enjoy avant-garde music because obviously I love the surprise aspect of it. And for example, this is very surprise. I'm like, you know, but yeah, I do appreciate the surprise aspect of music. I don't know what it is. Maybe in my ADHD or something, but I love it. Did you know why? That's why I love classical music, because classical music give me the the surprise aspect of what I like. Right? I love surprises. So that's why I love classical music, especially late romantic, not romantic, late romantic, modern music. Well, of course, I love baroque, but I love the unpredictableness of music. And here with music like this is like that. Of course, maybe they're progressive. Again, it's the first time of course, progressive avant-garde music for me kind of like they're different subgenres, but kind of they're kind of together for me. So yeah, good stuff, Tommy. Thank you so much. This is very surprising. I really enjoy this actually. I really enjoy this. Kind of weird, but I love it like that. So I this is my ears. That's what it wants. This is a perfect song for when I finish my work day, like a 10 hours work of teaching, and I want to decompress from my work to home. Probably I will put this to listen to, or even going to school to teach. I will put this music. But mainly after work. Because that's what I do sometimes. I put some free jazz, or who knows. Thank you so much. So this is my reaction. Let me know in your comments what you think about this. Also, thank you so much for listening to my whole thing, what I had to say. And yeah, check out my Patreon, also YouTube. Comment, subscribe, like, all this stuff. See you around. Take care.